Hey guys,
Welcome back to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate.
this is Chris, I'm Devin, and we got Cody with us. Check out our new merchandise. We are rocking the Bourbon Neat and the Whiskey Neat shirt. For us, that is one of our favorite ways to have both of those products is neat. And then we also do enjoy them over ice, but we like to figure out what's in them or how they are palating the best.
Right. So, like, sometimes we'll put them on ice just to slightly dilute the bourbon to see if it tastes, kind of like
if it blossoms.
Remember the John Watley effect?
Correct.
A little bit of water
Correct.
opens up that spirit.
So what we have today is we went out on a limb and did some of our own stuff again.
That's right.
What did we do?
So this is an aging project. So I took the Buffalo Trace White Dog Mesh One. Now this is basically moonshine, but this is what a bourbon is before you age it in a barrel. So today, I'll let you do the honors to give a taste. We're going to taste what it tastes like before we age it. Now I used one of those mini barrels. I got 2 mini barrels for Christmas. One I did our tequila, which you already saw that episode. If you didn't, go back and check it. Then if you were already subscribing, you would have already seen it. But if you're not, please, we beg you to subscribe. Help us grow our community. Hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified every single time we put up some new content. I know we put up a lot, but we have a lot of fun.
And hey, check us out maybe this weekend. We'll plan on maybe Saturday, like
It's
4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Check us out live. We are going to go live and we are going to bring you what it looks like from our point of view, what fireworks mean to each one of us. We might even do a couple quick interviews of people on the boat. We might even have a guest. So, guest, if you're watching this, which I know you will be, hopefully you
Be
can make it.
prepared to be on camera.
But
all right, well,
here's our mash number 1 by Buffalo Trace.
First, when you get on the nose, oh my gosh. On the nose, it's such sweet corn.
Yes.
I get definitely corn on that. Followed by alcohol. Corn with some,
Like a citrusy corn.
yeah. But I get more, I guess it's really like a sweet corn.
Correct.
Like a sweet
There you
corn,
go.
yeah.
Yep.
Sweet corn.
All right.
Let's see if we can do her. Yep, that's moonshine.
Woo-hoo!
Yes, that'll take it. What do you think? He's all sitting there. You're still drinking?
Pretty much. I mean, I get the corn and a little bit of the barley. It has a little bit of a barley taste.
Once you do get past the alcohol, then it's a pleasant corn, sweet corn. Which, by the way, Michigan has, I think, the best.
It does, and I've lived in several states, and I always have to come here for the corn.
Mm.
Buffalo Trace has become quite popular over the last couple years.
Yes.
You have already seen us review their actual product.
Yep.
But now we took their mash and we have aged it, and we're gonna see kind of how it tastes. So this is an unofficial, if you want to say, battle of the bourbons.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead and see what we think. Is this better or worse than the actual Buffalo Trace? I know he usually does the pouring.
I know. I'm like, oh Lord, gonna wear it all over me.
She's got a nice color, though. I will give you that. Sure, it kind of matches. I mean, look,
Absolutely.
it matches.
And ooh,
This is the same stuff. Now, $130 worth of these little buggers later. 2 liters, and this is all that's left. The Angels, again, took a lot.
but the nose on this, the nose is amazing.
Now, that is super different.
like a cinnamony, minty, like one of those good cinnamon candies.
Yeah, I agree. I get baking spices. That barrel did a lot.
Kind of getting a little ginger.
Ginger.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Right on the nose, right there, because that ginger gives that effervescent
Yep,
type
I'll
thing.
take that.
Almost like a mint gives it to the
Yeah.
tequilas. This is giving me ginger. You're right. I couldn't put my finger on it.
That's why I'm like, All right, guys,
Cheers.
let's go in.
Still a lot of alcohol
Really?
to me. Maybe let me rinse my palate a little more. Go ahead. Convince about it yourself.
I don't find this alcohol forward. I find this very, very oak forward, and it's actually very sweet. And as it sits here, it opens up kind of on your mouth. You're getting a lot more of that cinnamon, that ginger. Maybe there's a sweetness about it.
I'm getting the sweetness from the corn a little bit because you're still pulling the flavor of the barrel. Plus, you got the sweetness of the corn that I'm catching.
Now I'm getting something different.
So you think it's the corn that the sweet? The corn is on the very back. I do get that.
I get the
But
corn
there's
in the
but
back,
there's a
but now
sweetness in the middle that I can't.
I think that the sweet corn is translating into almost like a molasses or maple syrup to me. And I know you don't like maple syrup, but this is what it's making it's much better now that I rinsed my mouth. Actually, I'm not mad at that.
Because the barrel cut down the taste of the alcohol.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's not this. I think I still had a lot on my palate from without rinsing because I didn't rinse as well as I probably should have. But
Almost
the
tastes like
whole,
honey.
if you're
There you go.
honey,
I will give you that. I think there's like a honey sweetness to it. I get there is no honey in it, but that would be the equivalent of a sweetness that I would put my finger on. It's not.
the more I get into this, the more
Because if you're going the molasses
complex
route,
that
it'd be a
it
little
is.
more
Oh,
bitter.
absolutely.
there's several layers of flavors that I'm getting off of this. I still get a lot of the sweetness from the sweet corn. I do get the honey now. I mean, I get more molasses than I do honey, but that's me. That's probably my palate. But I'm getting maple syrup, maybe a little bit of molasses twisted with sweet corn, and baking spices like clove.
Absolutely. Okay.
Like clove. I don't get the cinnamon, but I get like a clove, like a.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this. So, this was definitely a virgin barrel. This is the first thing I have aged in there. So there's nothing else to impart upon it other than a barrel. You know what? I think we need to compare it to the original.
I don't disagree, and I want to do that before, because I do want to put this over as an ice and see if that even changes it. But I want to do the original before we even add any ice to the mix, so then we're all on the same playing field.
Mhm.
Any messages from our sponsors?
Drink responsible. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bells, tell all your friends. We really, really, really need your help to grow our channel. We want to be a part of your family as much as you are of us. Also, if you've got a distillery, if you've got a whiskey, bourbon, or even tequila or gin or any other spirit that you would like us to review, just let us know. Drop it.
And if you happen to be semi-local to us, we have no problem having guests on that. That is probably one of our most fun episodes is when we do bring on guests.
I put that. I'll challenge you. It doesn't. You don't have to be local. We've got the Zoom meeting. We've done a couple of Zoom meetings with some tequila distilleries. or owners of tequila brands. You want to grab those little ice cubes? Oh wait, we're doing it afterwards. We're gonna.
So yeah, if you want to come on, talk to us about your passion for whatever spirit it is, whether it be Buffalo Trace, since it's sitting in front of us, or in a previous episode you saw our Johnny smoking gun, or as you know, our tequila, aficionados here. We do it all. We've got cognac coming up soon.
Oh,
we've got some gin coming up soon. But we have been teasing you about these home projects for a minute, so I am excited to bring these to you.
You saw our home projects with the tequila. This is now my bourbon, and I am actually, it's still on the, and I just rinsed. It's still on the palate.
Have you nosed this, the actual Burret Buffalo?
The actual aged Buffalo. Now I get more honey on that one than I do with the, I'm getting molasses and...
On the nose. Do you have a favorite?
Mine. I have a favorite of mine. Mine is better.
On the nose, do you have a favorite?
I'm getting the honey.
But do you like the original, what they did, or do you like what I did?
Yours is better, in my opinion, on the nose.
I think I like mine better. I'm happy about mine.
I'm going with the house project as well. Salute, guys.
Cheers.
Yours.
It's not as complex as mine.
Correct. It is more one-sided, and it is packed by an alcohol punch.
Well, you also got to consider the county these are distilled in. What they're most popular
Well, it's just the barrel. The only difference is the barrel.
Yeah, but the county they're most distilled in, they're popular for their corn.
I get that.
Because that is moonshine capital.
Right, but we're using the same
We're using
yes.
their stuff.
But you distilling it in a separate barrel is going to pull.
So the only
different
difference
notes.
is the barrel.
So
The only difference, because this is their product. I am using their stuff,
We're just aging it differently.
and I really like mine more. No offense, Buffalo Trace. I'm sorry. Yours is okay. It's just that old thing. No.
So theirs is with theirs, they transfer between copper and wood. So you're changing the. I've actually.
Nope. So Buffalo Trace, they distill it into a basically moonshine. Once it's moonshine, then they go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta put these balls in their glass.
Now, wait a minute.
I hope you do check out our previous content as well. We are using like ice glass spheres. And the reason why, if you don't know the science of ice, let me give you just a quick 411. Go ahead and pour it up, please. The science of ice is when you make a cocktail in 10 minutes, if you're using regular crushed or well ice as it's called, that cocktail is dead because it's over diluted. When you use a sphere, the contact that the alcohol has with the ice is not as maximized, so you get that cocktail longer, you get the actual flavors, and I'm sorry, a sphere looks way cooler.
And I finally popped for the $20 clear ice. So I know you probably, obviously that's the whole reason for the clear ice. Here we go. Here you go. It's literally because it just gets the air out of it. It's kind of a neat thing, it's just a novelty, but
In an episode not too soon, you might see penguins in our glass to go with our penguins on the table, and really our brand manager of the penguin.
they do have penguin ice cubes.
I know.
But I like my
The
skull.
merchandise manager
But I like my
made sure I
skull
got
ice
penguins.
cubes. I've got skull ice cubes too.
I know, but the merchandise manager made sure I got
hold a few
penguins.
seconds. Let's keep diluting it a few seconds.
I know, that's why.
Just a few more seconds.
That is different.
It is different. I think I like it without the ice.
Yeah, the neat. this to me kind of brings me back to the original. But typically, typically that is what ice does, is kind of mutes everything, and that's why. Please, if you're drinking a bourbon, a whiskey, a scotch, please try it neat. I know that is going to be hard to a lot of you because sometimes that alcohol punch gets you in the face.
Now let's see if the water makes the original better or worse. Did you rinse out your glass?
I did not. I will in just a second.
Fun filled fact, the reason moonshine has different tastes is depending on the vase still.
Yes.
And the worm and the heat.
Now, a fluctuation in the temperature.
I feel like I've poured myself so much today.
I know.
But guys, it's the ice. I promise. That is still the same pour I do every single day that we come here to the studio and are on camera. It is the same pour, but the ice is going to be deceiving. That's why when you go to a bar, they can give you 2 ounces with mixed ice or an ice ball in there and charge you for 4 because it looks like you're getting so much more.
Right.
It's that old saying that every guy thinks they are bigger than they are.
I was gonna go with the fish story, but you know, okay.
And ladies, you all seem to think you can take more than what is realistic. But I promise you, 2 inches is 2 inches.
Oh!
It doesn't change. But here we go, guys.
I have no words.
I do find that one a little bit easier to palate over the ice because it mutes that alcohol for me.
I think that it makes it better. Yes. But, I mean,
I thought that said outstanding tacos.
Well, we need some tacos. It is Wednesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
But it's supposed to be Whiskey Wednesdays.
I know.
We're filming Tuesday.
If you guys don't know,
Wednesday.
we typically film Tuesday night just because he is off. That fits best in our schedule. And with your new shift, I absolutely hate it because you work till at least 7, if not later at night. So to come to the studio and wake everyone up to produce our wonderful episodes takes a minute.
Right.
So
yes.
we were able to get our people here earlier to be able to produce you an episode earlier in the day for a Whiskey Wednesday.
Yes. So, number 1, I'm going to say yes, the Buffalo Trace is a little better on the ice. Only because it's diluting it a little better, and then it opens it up just slightly. But my home project, so if you happen to do this, I just, like I said, on the tequila...
You used the barrel. I was going to say,
I used the mini barrel from
I was going to say, did you use better than barrel, but...
I did not. I recommend using the better... No, sorry. You got me going on the better part. No, it's Beyond Barrel.
Beyond.
So,
I apologize.
Beyond Barrel aging staves. These folks are great. I don't get paid anything from anybody. But...
Well, joke's on you. Just kidding. No.
No, true,
we really don't. We don't.
At this moment, we are not getting paid anything to review these. We just want to let you know what we think of them. We're having a blast.
We
If
do.
you haven't
We
noticed, we're just having a
enjoy.
great
This
time.
is a job that we are absolutely loving. Bringing you the content. And I want to take a second to clarify. We are not a distributor. We are not a marketing firm. We are 2 guys that are buying each one of these products and bringing it to
projects.
you. Correct. And projects. So, we hope you enjoy what you see. I know that when we have celebrity, beverages and people that are uneducated. We have a lot more fun with that, and we love introducing these new above average concepts to them because just like you are programmed to want the fake stuff. And by that I mean,
You
run
want
of
the
the mill.
celebrity, like, oh my God, LeBron James, let's get the Lobos. Or Kevin Hart.
Or even the Jack Daniels or the white label.
So I'm gonna stop you on
Jim Beam.
I'm gonna stop you on Jack Daniels for a second. So Jack Daniels is not a celebrity, but they produce a product that is specific to their
market.
Their market.
Correct.
It's not my palate, but it's probably yours. And it's okay. I want you to know that I want you to drink what you like.
Guys, that is a new shirt coming real soon. I gotta get our merchandise guy on it, but we are going to do a shirt because you hear this over and over and over again from us. And guys, I have the perfect font pick out.
Don't
fellow
forget the gals.
People.
Y'all.
I have the perfect pattern picked out for it. It's gonna be really cool.
We'll send it. I'll get it made.
But it's gonna say drink what you want. And then of course don't forget Sip, Savor, and Celebrate, because we are endorsing that comment.
Okay. I'm like, where are you going?
That lingo, that statement. That statement.
Yes.
Because that is what we hope you find through our channel. It's something that you like, love, and want to share.
If you haven't noticed yet, we go off. We go off script. There is no script. We just literally tell you what we think.
Don't lie. The teleprompter is over there. Just kidding. No, it's not.
I wish we had a teleprompter and it was all scripted.
We would never stick to it.
I'm glad we don't. I don't want a script to tell me what to think, how to think, or how to react to whatever we're tasting.
And you guys see it on my face 95% of the times when I uncork any one of the bottles that we are doing. If I love it. If I'm like, oh Lord. You know this. So we appreciate you tuning in.
Was the best. You're like, oh God, don't let me tell everybody what I'm thinking.
I tried to hide that one. I'm not gonna lie.
I probably rewatched the celebrity tequilas like 3 or 4 times just to see your reaction because it was hilarious. You were like,
I'm not gonna lie. The second I did uncork that one, I knew it was fake. But you know what? Shout out to Gabs and for wanting to come on again with us and bringing something to the table. You had a blast. We know it. Taylor, we look forward to having you soon on a Whiskey Wednesday because you know what? We blew your mind with tequila. We know we can blow your mind with some bourbon or a whiskey. So remember, guys, it is Wednesday. Don't forget to sip, savor, and celebrate.